Is America a free country? No. I mean, it's free and allows you to do things that are of no consequence. If you want to do stuff that's not controversial, that doesn't go against the grain, that doesn't make people upset, that's politically incorrect, that says the wrong thing. If you want to speak just in general about anything, no, no, not even remotely close, not remotely close to being free. So why did we say it? It's an expression. It's an expression. It's like mankind is basically good. Is he good really? Not really. No, not really. Good to Americans basically means not bad, not doing something bad. Most people don't go out and do bad things, but they're not good. They're not motivated and propelled to do good things to help people, but they constantly refer to themselves as being good. When all they do is just not terrible things. They're not serial killers. They don't start wars. They just don't do anything. Do they go out of their way to help? No. America's not free. I don't know where this came from. I don't know where this, put it this way, if you can do it, it's not important. If you can do something, if you can exist in a world, if there's some behavior that you want to do that you can do, it's not important. Nobody cares. But believe me, if you want to really do something that kind of goes against the grain because it's really revolutionary, forget it. And what's happening also, what's worse, is that people are being conditioned to do it. People are being conditioned. There was more free speech. I mean, just free speech everywhere before the self-imposed anti-free speech came along, before PC came along. That was a different story. That was a different story. Now we have something which is more institutionalized, more statutorily connected and created. That's what we're talking about. So this idea about being free, I don't even know where that comes from. I don't know where that we love to say that because we also think that we're the only country in the world that can have that has allegedly free speech. No, others do too. Let me stop here for a moment, right, my friends. Please do me a favor. You're able to see this right now because of your great support. Please continue the support by liking this video, by subscribing to us. Just subscribe to the channel and please hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. Very, very important. Very, very critical. And now, my friends, let me explain to you why you're here. You're of a different caliber. You're somebody who kind of understands the way things work. You're, I don't want to say a conspiracy theorist, but you do understand that there are some things in the world that go bad, and sometimes bad people will be at the helm. And when it comes to this situation, which you know will happen, one day there will be emergency food that is required. Stores will be closed. People will not be able to enjoy their food. Whatever you want to call it, whatever the word is, whatever it is, I'm telling you right now, believe me, you will need emergency food. Guaranteed 100% without a doubt. And the best place for you to go, and if you haven't done this so far, the best place to start off is to go to preparewithlionel.com. The link is right here. And by the way, if you're listening to this on your phone, hit that little more button, go below, because this link is there in the description section and in the comment section, preparewithlionel.com. You can save $200 off a 3-month emergency food kit, and it is like nothing else. Preparewithlionel.com, 25-year shelf life, 21 varieties of breakfast, lunches, dinners, drinks, snacks, 120 pounds of food in 6 buckets, 6 indestructible water-resistant buckets with pouches that are reusable with oxygen absorbers. Preparewithlionel.com. There is going to be a day, guaranteed, sooner than you think, where you're going to be so happy you went to preparewithlionel.com and purchased this emergency food. Preparewithlionel.com. Let's talk about free. Are you free from crime? No. Are you free from illegals marauding and pouring into your country? No. Are you free from taxes? No. What are you free from exactly? Tell me this freedom. Tell me when you say, this is great. What country can you go to and enjoy freedom like this? A lot of them. I have talked to more people than you can imagine who live in a number of them, by the way, in China. And while I am not an expert in China, an apologist for China, while I don't really know a lot about China, I will tell you what people told me. And they told me specifically that in China, so long as you do not go out of your way to bother the government, to cause problems. Granted, maybe to keep your mouth shut, many have said, you know what? No problem. Let me tell you a story about China. See if we have this here. A friend of mine lived in China years ago. I don't know where. But he said that in this particular town or province or area, there were these signs on bullets on telephone poles or buildings that had the name of a, I guess, a sergeant or some particular member of the gendarme, some policeman, with his name, badge, and his mobile phone number. He says, "My name is such and such. I'm in charge of this sector. I'm in charge of this group. I'm in charge of this area. If you need me, call me. If you see something that is going on, something that is wrong, call me. If you ever need me, call me. I am in charge of this. If somebody hurts you, bothers you, harms you, call me." And my same friend was asked by somebody who said, "Let me ask you something. What if something terrible happened?" And I won't say it, but what if something really terrible happened to your daughter? Horrible. Use your imagination. What would happen in your country? And my friend said, frankly, probably nothing, or nothing that you would think would be severe enough. He said, well, let me tell you what would happen here. And you can imagine. Quick and certain justice, a person dispatched of almost instanter. Now, that has some problems, and I don't want to necessarily endorse that. But what I'm asking you is, are you free from crime in this country? No. Does your country support you? What does your country do to help you? What does the federal government, state government, what happens to you? If you go before a school board and say, hey, I don't like what's going on, what happens? Ask Merrick Garland. If you go and you say, I don't like the types of books you're showing in public schools, what happens to you? What do you think happens? What happens if you say, wait a minute, whoa, I don't care for this. Excuse me. We get to speak, not you. You see, certain people can speak, others can't. If you dare to dispute or refute, disagree with certain groups, certain aspects, certain various individuals, you're a racist, homophobic, you're whatever it is. The level of self-imposed freedom of speech, we'll get to that one, is incredible. No, you are not free. You are not free. If you want to seek redress for your claims, what do you do? What do you do? Vote? If you dare, what if you believe, for example, that a particular vote is incorrect, or it was unfair, or it was fixed, or it was wrong, or it was this? What do you think would happen if you were to go and make a big claim? Let's say go to court or lawsuit or sue. What do you think would happen? Would you be what? Would you be welcomed? No. Would you be like, no. Would they say, good for you, this fantastic? No. That's the part which gets me. So I don't know where this freedom is. You're going to see eventually in your city congestion pricing. You're going to be told where you can and can't go. And if you go certain places, you're going to be taxed. It's happening. By virtue of your phones, by virtue of the devices that you have with you, because of accelerometers and the like, every aspect of your coming and going is going to be known. When central bank digital currency takes place, every aspect of your life is going to be watched. When social credit scores kick in, every aspect of your life is going to be watched. I'm telling you, you know this, I know this, those of you who watch this channel, we all know this. So where does this come from? Is America free? Where is this from? It's a pipe dream. Because the only thing that is free is stuff that doesn't matter. Stuff that really doesn't threaten anybody. Stuff that's not important. That's free. But anything that gets in the way of the grand design of either globalist ideology or shadow government jurisdiction, you could forget it. Think about that, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams, new videos. Like the video. And don't forget, preparewithlionel.com. Go there right now. Especially if you're building up your food storage, save $200 off a 3-month emergency food kit. Preparewithlionel.com. All right, dear friends, I ask you right now to please think about what I said. And also, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this? And please do me a favor. Comment as you see fit.